What's going on, boys? Delta Sweet here, and I'm so sorry for not being updated on my YouTube channel, but I mean, I've done my exams now. I'm still kind of sick though, and I wasn't even planning on putting a video up today, but I'm sick and I have to have something up here. So here's the lines that we're going to start off with for the 2012-2013 season with the New York Islanders here. If you haven't watched the previous videos, go check my channel and do that right now, or else you won't be able to really get a grasp of what we're doing here. So I mean, we're not the best team on paper here, but I know that this team actually plays solid. It's not always about overalls. I mean, our second line center, Franz Nielsen, is 82 overall, but last season I think he had like 61 points or something like that. Really, like, that's quite a lot for a second line center. And yeah, we have a very balanced top six, and I think our weakness is defense right now, but we have a lot of depth on D. We have Duriski and Martinez and Klitzum as our 5th, 6th, 7th defenseman there, and you know, we have a pretty solid lineup, very balanced, a lot more balanced than other teams, but I mean, it's something that we have to work on and stuff like that. So yeah, the other night I was at Watch the Throne in Cologne, rhyming accidentally, and it was absolutely sick. But after that, I mean, I was already sick when I went there, and the last concert I went to as well, I was sick. I went to Taiga, also in Cologne, and that was great. I love rap, so it was great. But I was also sick there. I don't know what it is. Maybe I should stop going to concerts because I always end up being sick after. And yeah. So here are the lines basically. Third line is looking kind of weak. So is the fourth line. We could have added probably a bit more talent during the off season. And let's just check the AHL lines here quickly. Let's move Gillies down here to the fourth line. We have Niederreiter, Olstrom, and Rekshani on the first line. Dimdetto, Sasikas, Riendo on the second. I mean, it's a pretty good AHL team. They're probably going to make the playoffs in the AHL. And look, Ursina and Eaton didn't sign with anyone, so I guess they're stuck with our organization there. And Kevin Poulin, B-, C, B-. You know, he might be our starter next year. Not starter, sorry, backup next year. In case of Sasikas, I had a lot of hope for him to become our fourth line center in the following years, but I guess not. So I'm gonna speed the video up here, and we're gonna actually start off with just putting our scout out. What I usually do is I scout 12 weeks in each Canadian Junior League, and 6 weeks for forwards, 6 weeks for defensemen, and yeah. So we're gonna sim by each month here. Starting off the. Alright, so they expect us to make the playoffs this year. That could be a hard job, but I mean, we missed the playoffs by like 2 or 3 points last year, so it's possible. So we start the season off with 2 losses there against the New York Rangers, but at home we get a win against the Montreal Canadiens, and I have to say the first month was not going very well for the Islanders. We struggled, and I mean, most teams that have had a long season, an injury-plagued season, usually have slow starts. So Martin Skula is going to be waived here shortly, or I think he just did get waived, and we're not going to pick him up. He's 77 overall. Our goal for this team is to get younger and improve and maybe make the playoffs next year. This year, I think it's a really hard task to do that with this team, and yeah. But we're just going to go through the season month by month, and I think we made it all the way up to the trade. We're going to make it all the way up to the trade deadline in this episode. And I know I haven't been updating my videos, but there will be a Doug Glatt video up this week. I promise you guys that. I think that's the most popular video series on my channel right now, and I love doing it. So, but I mean, it's just been so much to do lately. I've been hanging out with friends. I've been doing my driving license stuff and finishing off with school. And then now I have summer and I have a shitload of to do for school because I'm trying to get better grades so I can get into UBC in Vancouver. which would be an absolute pipe dream for me. I mean, I'm not the best at school or anything like that, but I'm average, and I need to do a lot better to get in there. But yeah, so we're 9-8-4 right now in the season in November, halfway through November there, and I mean Grabner is producing like always, but it feels like this team is not going to make the playoffs this year. And last year we had a good season with 40 wins, and maybe we can reach somewhere around that again and actually just squeeze into the playoffs. I mean, it's not impossible or anything. And we actually start to string some wins here. Never mind. I thought we were going to string some wins together there. But, I mean, we just kept on losing. But I have to say that Davis Druski was probably the best defensive defenseman on our team this year. I thought that trade with Los Angeles was absolutely great for our team. We added some depth on center, which is what along with defense, is what this team is really lacking. And both Ruski and Martinez had great seasons for us. Look at this, third in the Eastern Conference. Can't believe it. We're actually doing pretty well. We're 14-10-4. What is this? 28. 28. Yeah, 32 points. God damn. I mean, now you must realize that I'm really bad at school. Well, just math. Math is what's dragging me down. Oh well. I could be doing a lot worse. So we're 16-10-4, and I mean the team is improving. Well, in December, I guess we had a slow start, but we kept improving over the season, and we're 17-11-4 right now with that team. I mean, it's pretty crazy, but I mean the top six is very, very balanced. You have a playmaker in each line. You have on the first line, you have two snipers in Molson and Tavares, and on the second line, you have Nilsson as the playmaker. You have Grabner as the super sniper with speed, and you have Okposo, who is a power forward. And I won't be trading any one of them. Maybe Nielsen as he gets older, and when my prospects start to climb the ranks so far. But I mean, we're not going to push or stress any prospects into the NHL yet. We can play like this. We can get some top draft picks. But look, right now we're actually in a playoff position at the end of December, and we're 22-13-4. Wow, did you guys see that? We have a 4-game homestand with, I mean, it's 4 days in a row with a home game. That's unbelievable. I've never seen that ever in the NHL, and I can't believe it just happened to us. Hopefully we get 2 wins out of those 4, but, you never know. But, I mean, look at us. We're beating the Pittsburgh Penguins, who are arguably one of the best teams in the league, with probably one of the worst teams on paper. Let's update our trading block here. And Lidman is getting older, but he has a lot of trade value, and that's pretty much the only reason I'm putting him up there. And we want defense, even though we're going to trade Lidman. We want an improvement on him because, I mean, we're going to try to improve in every way possible. Nobody's really untouchable apart from the top 6 and Bogosian and Hamonic. I mean, the main core. I mean, if there's a right return, I mean, like Nash for Okposo and Frans Nielsen, of course I'm going to do it. But there's no way I'm going to trade for less talent. And so we actually get 1 win out of those 4 games right there against Pitts. Whatever. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sick. I can't even concentrate. I hope I'm not boring you guys too much. But I just wanted to show you how this is going down. Look, we get an offer for Posa there for Sure and somebody else, and this was actually a trade I was close to doing, but Matt Cassian doesn't have any really potential, and he's only 76 overall, so he's going to be an AHL guy. So why trade away my 3rd round pick in 2014 for him? And why not just pick somebody up who might have potential and actually become something? So we're not going to play the All-Star game there. I checked the lineup for the Eastern Conference team, and only Bogosian made it, so no real contribution by the Islanders in the All-Star game like every year. And Johnny Oduya, I mean, I could have probably picked him up because he's a good player, but I'm not going to do unrealistic things because I doubt that Chicago would ever waive Oduya or anything like that. And This is the month right before the trade deadline, so this is going to be the last here. And I keep getting these trade offers that involve Lebda by the Columbus Blue Jackets. And no, I don't want the worst player in the league. Look, there's the third one. And I'm not going to be trading Oposo either. So here we are, 33, 20, and 5. We're doing actually really well. 34. Look at that. We're just piling up these wins after December, and the team's been playing great. Like 5-1 wins against Pittsburgh. Okay, that's a loss, but still. And yeah, so the video is coming to an end here. I hope it wasn't too long. But next episode is going to be the trade deadline. I don't know if I'm going to put that one up today as well, because I mean we've been not having any videos up for such a long time. So I might do 2 today. Not really sure. I'm really sick, so we'll see. But the next video is going to be off the trade deadline, and I think we're going to simmer all the way up to the playoffs. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, even though I'm sick. Please subscribe, please comment, like the video. I really want to hear what you guys think.